Hello everyone, so now we will do one more lab. So let me open the new lab. Okay, and here we are going to do the RIP version 1. Okay, RIP version 1. This is a basic just to understand the concept we are doing this lab. So let me take two router. I will take two router R1 R2, and let me rename here. I will write here R1 and here I will write R2, and let me connect with the cable from here to here, and then we will take one switch here and one more switch here, and then we will connect from here to here and from here to here. Okay, and then what we can do, we can write here the some machine. Here also we can put some machine, and I can take this from here to here, here to here, and here to here. Okay, this is a basic topology just now whatever we designed before, and let me put the IP schema. Okay, let me put the IP schema here, same thing, 192.168.12.1, and here we will write 192.168.12.2, and here we will use the 192.168.1.1, and here we will write the 192.168.2.1. This is our IP schema whatever we are using, and let me put the IP here 192.168.1.2. Let me assign this IP to this machine. Same thing we are doing here, and gateway we need to write as we discussed before, and here I will take 1.3, and let me assign this also here. Gateway will be 1.1. okay, and then here also we will do 2.1, 2.2. let me assign this inside the machine, and here will be 2.1 as a gateway, and here we will change as a 2.3, and then we will go here, and then here let me assign here also, and the gateway will be 2.1. okay, and what else? Yeah, now we need to do the RIP configuration. So let me take the notepad and we can do. I will write here lab. Okay, what we can give, RIP version 1 lab, like this we can give RIP RIP version 1 lab. So in this one we are going to learn how we can configure the RIP version 1. So now we will do the R1 configuration. Same thing, we will write enable config t host name R1, and after that we will write the interface. We need to assign the IP to the interface, fast ethernet 0x0, IP address 192.168.12.1, 255.255.255.0, and we write no shut here, and then again another interface what we have, fast ethernet 0x1. I am doing this one, fast ethernet 0x1. We will write IP address what we have, 192.168.1.1, 255.255.255.0. we will write no shut here. Okay, this is a R1 configuration. Now we told we are going to configure the RIP. How we are going to configure? We need to write router RIP. Okay, if you remember syntax what we discussed the router RIP. We need to write router RIP, then we need to write the network and the network ID. So if you see here, this IP network ID we need to calculate, this IP network ID we need to calculate. This is a 192.168.1.1 /24. This all are /24. This all IP. So this is a network portion, this is a network, this is a network, this is a host. So wherever we have the host, we will make that as a 0. So 192.168.1.0 will be network ID, and same thing here, this will be 192.168.12.1. so this is a network, and this is a host, so this becomes 0. So this will be the network ID. So let me do that one here. Okay, what I will do, I will write here 192.168.1.0, and another one is network 192.168.12.0. okay, this is a RIP configuration. Let me copy and paste so we can use this one for R2 configuration. Okay, now I paste here, and let me modify here. I will write here R2, and this is R2 here. Okay, and after that here fast Ethernet 0 by 0 will be 12.2. This is a 12.2, so I will write this is a 12.2. 12.2. Okay, this IP I am saying. This should be 192.168.2.1. So this should be 2.1. 192.168.2.1. Okay, so this one is okay. I hope just I change the IP, I assign the IP with this configuration. After that we need to write router RIP, network and network ID. For this one 192.168.12.0. So this will be good, no issue. This one we need to calculate the network ID 192.168.2.0. So this should be 2.0. Okay, this is a configuration. This is a what we can say RIP version 1 configuration. Okay, let me copy and paste now. Let me copy this whole thing and paste, and let's see. Let me go to the R1 and let me paste here. No, and then let me paste here. If you see everything is good, no error, nothing, everything is good here. Now what I will do, I will copy this one also and I will paste here. I will go here, I will paste in this one also. I will write no, and then I will paste here. So everything is good, no issue here also. Let me save here WR, and here also I will go here, I will save here also WR. Now you can check, you are able to communicate. Example, this is your machine 192.168.1.2 and this is your machine 192.168.2.2. so they will work. So let me ping here, ping 192.168.2.2. okay, let's try. I am pinging from here to here, so it will work. Before it will not work, but now it will work because they have the roots now. Let's see. Now it is working. Okay, if you see it is reply is coming, that means it is working. We can go and we can check the routing table also. We can write show IP root, show IP root. If you check this one, R came here. R is nothing but, if you remember in the what we can say routing codes, what we learn, this is a codes. So wherever we have R, that is nothing but RIP. So this is from the RIP. Okay, this is a destination in network ID, and this is the AD value. RIP AD value is 120, and this is a metric. If you remember, we told RIP is going to use the hop count, so he is going to count the router. Traffic is coming from here to here. How many router is crossing? Only one. So that's why it is coming here. Hop count is 1. This one. Metric is 1, and the AD value is 120. Metric is 1, and this is the next hop, and this much is the time, from what time the link is up, that is from the 25 second. If you see now, maybe it will increase now. If you see this one, they are sending the this. If you see, this is a time, and here if you see, this is the exit interface, leaving interface. Okay, so this way we can check. The most important thing here, just we need to know how we can configure. If you see, this is only the configuration. Why we are doing this one? Just to have the idea. So after that we can do the OSPF, EIGRP. So now you have the basic idea how to configure RIP, router RIP, network and network ID. If you have 10 interface, you need to write 10 time network and put that network ID. Imagine you have more 2 interface here. Maybe you have 1.1.1.1 here, 2.2.2.2 here, and you want to enable the RIP here also to this interface and this interface. How you will enable? You will write same thing here, network, and then you need to write the network ID, whatever network ID of this one, and then again here also network, and whatever network ID of this one, 2.0.0.0.0.0. So this way we need to write to enable the what we can say RIP. Example, if you don't want to enable RIP here, then remove this network ID, remove this one. So this will RIP will not work here, only it will work here only, like this. Okay, so whatever interface you want to enable, you need to write the network, and then you need to write the network ID of that one. This is the RIP version 1, RIP version 1 configuration. We are going to see the RIP version 2 later. Okay, let me